T-Money, who he need to block? Yeah, that's how much you need to block somebody.
For me.
What you say, your info is the reason our relationship is amazing. I love to hear stuff like that. Because the stuff I be saying, it genuinely works. If you can get past the lingerie and listen to what I'm saying, it works. Somebody talking about sex a day, keep the fake away. The only thing that stops you from being successful is you. Y'all crazy. Loving life _17. Yeah, I ain't gonna say it. Get off my live. How do you deal with seeing your child's father every day and he doesn't acknowledge your child and that y'all have together? So when y'all say stuff like that, right? I'm always gonna tell you to go back and be honest with yourself about the circumstances and the situation in which the child was conceived. The answer is in that. Most people in situations like the comment I just read, you weren't in a committed, monogamous, or understood situation, planned to have children, planned on how you were going to raise and feed and grow together, goals together. These things weren't going on when you had the kid. So when you in the co-parenting situation, or it's damn near non-existent, you have to be honest with yourself, as hard as it may be, the circumstances in which the child was conceived. And if I go back to what I was just saying, for most people, the kid was conceived from a situation like what I was describing earlier, where you're sleeping with someone and there is a disconnect. That man is not really conquering you. It's not really what it needs to be. Kylo, you dumb. Your new nickname is Knowledge. There, you found the movie.
I'm finished what we watched last night.
You gonna watch it?
Yep. You know, I had to get out here just outside the road. Give me a break.
Give you a break.
Nope.
I'm glad you broke it down. Love, now it makes sense. Definitely. And honestly, sometimes you just need to like I was saying earlier, if you understand shit from a knowledgeable space, you can manage your emotions better. And tomorrow night in my Zoom, I'm going to really get into that, because this is really the switch that needs to click for a lot of us to really start living in a better version of ourselves, really conquering the successes you want in life, all of that. James, is definitely what's going on. Somebody tell me, how can I move these comments? The topic on Zoom tomorrow is management of emotions part 2. So it's building on what I went over and taught in the management of emotions Zoom the first time. The number is 678-965-0698. Somebody said, dude, wake up happy every fucking day. I'm going to tell y'all something. A lot of people aren't used to being loved from a healthy space or around people that don't have serious unresolved traumas or uncertainty about themselves. So building a healthy relationship, it takes work, because most people, when you do finally get to a space where, okay, I'm ready, then you got to worry about, like, do I know how to deal with somebody who they might be ready to, because I ain't never dealt with nobody like that. And I'm telling y'all some shit I know. Trying to get out my own head, being aware of my surroundings. And we definitely gonna talk about the idea of how what you've sat in, how it has molded and changed and affected you. Drink Water Johnson, your ass is crazy. And why is your name Drink Water Johnson? That's funny to me. I'm finna go to bed. So I got on my bra and panties. And I was sitting here like preparing my notes and shit for tomorrow night, and I decided to go live. I'm just reading y'all comments. Definitely. Brick City, 100%. I talked about that in my self-esteem Zoom. He doesn't care. Some of y'all like really in like, I don't even want to say old times. Some of y'all just got to realize, like, people don't be giving a fuck what y'all be thinking. People do what the fuck they want to do. That's a lot of y'all problem, that y'all don't realize that stuff don't be about y'all. It be about people doing what the fuck they want to do with their life and their time, they space, they shit. I've been like this. But I know some of y'all new to my page, so I'm gonna tell y'all one of the funniest things I realized, and I really laughed to myself when I really realized this, but how smart I am, the type of person I am, the things that I do, the stuff that I have going on in my life, people can't understand it. So because they can't understand it, it makes them feel threatened. It makes them have a gray area of a question mark. Like, for example, a lot of older people want me to be conservative because of what I know. a lot of younger people are jealous because of what I know. A lot of females that they model and are business women and doing well for themselves, they are bothered in my presence because although they are successful, they can't understand how I've acquired the stuff that I've acquired, the knowledge I've acquired, without it being something that they could easily go duplicate, because they've gained their successes off of watching shit, learning, and then duplicating what they've seen. So I understand that, and I'm not even saying this trying to be cocky, but for a lot of people, I'm like that unicorn, that person that they can't understand, because when you really think about the average person that knows the stuff that I know and is as educated as I am, they wouldn't be on a live in their bra and panties. They would feel some type of way. People that know the stuff that I know about relationships and are in a committed relationship, they have certain rules and regulations and insecurities they project onto one another, so they can't understand how, my man or me don't feel no type of way about what I do. I rap, I do this shit I do online. Like, I go from modeling to being a mom to doing all kind of shit. And because people can't understand, or predict what I'm going to do or how I'm going to be, it bothers them. Yeah, they ask me stuff like, how old are you? Where your man at? Where you live? Why you don't show your house? How you know the stuff you know? Or you'll see them on my platform. She must have been through a lot of shit. Really haven't. Grew up with both of my parents in my life. They're married. From the hood. Not trying to shame or trigger anybody, but wasn't violated in any kind of way in my upbringing, and nothing made, none of the things that people have to tell themselves happened to me in order for me to be. It's because I don't understand how she got like that, I'm going to make up in my mind that it has to be this so that I can feel better about accepting that I'm probably never going to be like that. It'd be a bunch of older people in my DMs trying to tell me how to dress and how I should talk, and, oh, you should be a pastor. Then it'd be a bunch of younger people that they bothered by this and bothered by that. It'd really be hilarious to me. Charmaine, I'm definitely waiting to go on the Breakfast Club and chop it up. They definitely try to tell me about me. It'd be funny. Sometimes I even show my daughters. Y'all know I got daughters, so I show them. Especially when people be like, oh yeah, that's little